Okay, now that you have your rattle head and your rattle handle all done, we're ready to assemble. So all you have to do is come up to the I and U, and instead of picking a part, now we're going to pick an assembly. So you notice your ribbon is similar but not exactly the same, so we're going to go to place, because we want to place our part in the assembly, so it's like you're grabbing it out of your folder. So make sure you go to your H drive to find it. It might already go there. And then make sure you find the right file. And you should see a timestamp here. Today's date is the 3rd, of course. So it's the most recent one that you've saved. So I have my rattle head, and it gives you a preview. You go and open that, and it looks pretty big, but once you click it, it'll go to isometric view. And you'll notice that it wants us to place as many as we want. We don't need to, so just press escape. And you've got your rattle head there. And let's go ahead and bring in the rattle handle now. So go back up to place. Go find your rattle handle and open. I like to place it close to the rattle head. And of course, there's another one, but we don't need it. So we're just going to press escape. And now we're ready to do what's called constrain, which is actually assembling these two parts together. So it's kind of tricky. Pay close attention. I'll be doing some zooming. So you go up to the constrain function up here in the assembly ribbon and click it, and you'll get this nice little place constraint menu, which I'll place up here for now. And you have all these options. Mate is a popular one. We're not going to do that for this assembly, but we will use it for an upcoming project that you'll have. We also have angle, we have tangent, and finally this is the one we want today because we're going to insert the handle into that rattle head. So go ahead and click it. You'll notice your solution, there's two options. We're going to go ahead and pick the opposed one. We're not going to pick the aligned, just the opposed for today. And now that you have it selected, which you can tell it's kind of a darker blue, as you come over here, when you mouse over your handle, you'll notice you have a center line, that long dot, short dot, long dot. And you'll notice that towards the top where the thread is, there's a little bit of an arrow poking out there. Once you have that, click once. It has been selected. Then this is the tricky part. There's two different ways we can oppose this insert. We don't want it going to this outside rim, which you see is highlighted here. We want it to go to the bottom. We can't see that here. So what you need to do is orbit so you can see the bottom of that hole. So I'm just going to orbit a little bit, and there it is. Escape out of that tool. And then see how when you move it back and forth, you get the two red circles. You want the one that's towards the back. So go ahead and once you get that, click it, and the handle will snap in there. And you're happy with it. Let's go ahead and look at it, and we don't see any of the threads. You should have it fully inserted in there. And if you're happy, you click apply, and then just exit out of here. And use the orbit tool to kind of check it out. There's your finished rattle. And let's go ahead and save this assembly now. Go to the I, go to Save As. Make sure you're in your H drive. At this point, what I would have done is created a folder and titled it Rattle. In order to do that, you just click this new folder and just, of course, type in Rattle down here. I'm not going to do it, so I'm just going to cancel out of there. And I'm going to go ahead and just save as because I already have my Rattle folder. So I'm going to go down and find it. And because you don't have any assemblies in here, it'll look like there's nothing in there, but there is. It's just there's no IAMs, which is your assembly. And I'm going to name it Rattle Final. I could spell, that'd be dangerous. Rattle Final, and save. And once you're done, go ahead and click the home button so we can get that nice isometric view and raise your hand and have me take a look at it. Congratulations, you finished your first project in design and modeling. Next, we're going to be designing another toy called a pegboard toy. Stay tuned.